On the ground in Tampa, a Seattleite can't help but find warmth, pirate gear,
Hi, mateys! Gasparilla 2018!
You having fun?
Of course, thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
and just a shade of irony. This road to a new Seattle arena, a new team, in a way, came through this city.
This is probably more complicated than building an arena in Seattle.
Former Hawks CEO Todd Leiweke once ran Tampa's hockey team.
So I'd say the NHL could absolutely work in Seattle.
His brother is now leading the charge in Seattle. And all those cranes, the high rises, the new School of Medicine, funded in large part by Bill Gates' private Kirkland-based Cascade Investment Group. Yes, that Bill Gates, who calls potential Seattle NHL owner David Bonderman a friend. How are you today?
I'm great.
Jeff Vinik is the owner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and teamed with Gates.
By the Super Bowl in the beginning of 2021, we expect to have $2 billion in development done. They see this potential in Tampa, what we see here. Where else do you find 50 acres of surface parking lots surrounding an arena, surrounded by water in a downtown setting? You don't find this very many places.
He also sees potential in Seattle.
I love Seattle. It's probably one of the hottest cities in the country right now. We hope Tampa can get that hot sometime in the not too distant future. Obviously, Todd Leiweke, had a lot to do with the Sounders and the Seahawks back there, and I think it's a great sports city, and I think hockey is going to be fantastic there.
Vinik is on the National Hockey League's top executive committee and has the close ear of League Commissioner Gary Bettman.
Out of adversity comes an opportunity.
A man who has flirted with the city of Seattle for years.
But I know you met with the Seattle mayor. How would you characterize that conversation?
It was very pleasant. It was very constructive. The mayor is very, very enthused.
He now looks ready to set a date.
Chris Daniels from King TV in Seattle, so you can probably guess what question is coming. So what is the timeline going forward?
The good people in Seattle who are in pursuit potentially of an expansion franchise have told us that they are working on the expansion application and they anticipate being ready to file it in the not too distant future.
And based on our multiple conversations while here in Tampa, it appears that the NHL to Seattle talk could accelerate in a hurry. Just ask any of the league's all-stars like Sidney Crosby.
I have heard great things about the city, and see the way that I watch football. I see the way they support their team there. So hopefully it'd be the same for hockey.
I like driving over the pass to come to the Seattle area.
Carey Price of the Montreal Canadiens was born in BC and played for years in Washington State with the Tri-City Americans.
It's got a lot of potential. The following they have with the Seahawks is something special. It's a great sports community. I've been able to spend some time in Seattle.
Woo! But any decision will ultimately come down to owners and league governors like Kerry Boobles.
It all starts with that initial ticket drive, and I think Seattle's poised.
Oh, yeah. Vegas, baby!
He's the team president of the NHL's first-year Vegas Golden Knights. Boobles says ticket sales and a commitment to building new ice rinks have helped strengthen the expansion franchise and served as a model for Seattle.
We got to build the game.
All right, here we go.
And we made a $30 million investment to put 2 sheets of ice in our market. That's the beginning phase.
Boobles also believes the Emerald City is poised to be the newest league partner.
Do you think it's ready for the NHL?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously you're talking about one of the top markets in the country. I think this is the perfect fit now, and I think it's the perfect time.
Go Bulls!
There you go. Big win!
After all the stops and starts,
he's having the time of his life.
We should know within days, if not weeks,
See you in Seattle.
whether Seattle's hockey ship
All right, see you tomorrow.
will finally set sail. In Tampa, Chris Daniels, King 5 News.